These kids are used to hitting the road. They've traveled all over the region, from Parkview Field performances all the way down to Lucas Oil Stadium, and soon the Voices of Unity Youth Choir from Fort Wayne hopes to travel to China to spread their talent around the globe. I am joined now by the choir's director, Marshal White. Marshal, thanks so much for coming in this morning. Good to see you again. We've been talking about the Voices of Unity's trip to China for some time now. You announced earlier this year that the hope was to compete in the World Choir Games.
Yes.
Tell me about these games. Some people may not have heard about them yet. They're really a big deal when it comes to singing talent.
Oh, yeah. Well, the World Choir Games are considered as the Choir Olympics, and it's the largest international competition in the world. So, and it's pretty foreign to the U.S. I mean, there's been very minimum groups involved because it's not widespread in terms of the information. But hopefully, in 2 years, the games for the first time will come to America, and Cincinnati will host those games. And I think that's when the World Choir Games are going to be very prevalent to this community.
Now, you have so many talented young students in the Voices of Unity Choir. Anyone that's seen them perform, heard them speak, they're really very impressive. What would a trip like this mean to them? What would this experience give them?
Well, this trip is going to have some great influence on the way it shapes the way kids are seeing in terms of hope, in terms of the way they see their cities, the way they see their state, giving them a more global look at the country, of the world, because we're living in a world that's growing quickly when it comes to diversity. And so when these kids get to this competition and see over 90 countries involved, over 400 choirs and 20-something thousand singers, this is going to shape the way they see the world and not just their city anymore. And that's going to have an effect not only on just them, but the coming generation that they're going to bring into the world.
And then, of course, the community aspect. This is going to impact Fort Wayne and Indiana. Talk about that. Well,
just going to, the community as a whole can use giving kids hope, giving kids a sense of belief and dream. That only enhances the ability to add value to the community. When you see the depravity and all of the ominous things going on with youth and across this country, and youth killing themselves, losing hope, well, these types of opportunities help give kids the very thing that they need to live and to be successful and contributing citizens to our country and to our community. So this is going to help Fort Wayne, add value to Fort Wayne. This goes, I mean, the things that they're going to be doing, showcasing this group to help promote the games coming to America. So that's going to add a lot of attention to Fort Wayne.
So what is it going to take to get there?
Well, we're trying to raise at least $720,000 is our budget, and that budget includes pre-trip planning, the trip, and post-trip opportunities. So we're trying to appeal to the community as to help. And if the kid calls, if a kid comes up to you, please be kind and affable to them and try to help them, giving $5, $10, or whatever it takes to help these young people do something positive. And that's what really, we need. We wait till sometime kids are doing things negative, that we meet together and have prayer, we go on corners and all that. That, to me, I think this is a positive opportunity for this community to say, let's embrace something positive for young people. And I think this is the time for Fort Wayne to step up and show that.
Well, if you are wanting to step up and show your support for the Voices of Unity Youth Choir, you can actually log on to WANE.com. Under the On Air tab on web links, there's a link there. You can learn how to donate to their cause. Marshal, thanks so much again for joining us this morning. Well,